Yeah, I don't know when they added that attack into the game, but it definitely was not in the game until the DLC came out. I don't know why they added a new attack on an NPC, but... Hey, talk me. Yeah, like, unless I'm crazy, I don't think they, that attack existed until the DLC patch came out. Like, I genuinely feel like they added that attack in with the DLC. For some reason. I have not tried Rowan's meat. I've heard all about it though. Sounds like fun. Haven't tried it though. I've heard that there's like a forced NPC with you, which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. Or not my style, I guess. That's why I put down Code Vein. Yeah, I mean, Code Vein's okay. I think the one thing that sucks about that game is level design. It's like it has really bad levels. Like, some of the worst levels that I've seen in a game. Like we were talking yesterday about how levels feel so alive in this game, whether it be the atmosphere or like the little quirks in the atmosphere, like NPCs playing music or, you know, like singing or, you know, a guy in the background coughing, the sound of howling wind, rain, etc. Like this game does a great job of immersing you in the world and making you feel like you're there. And no other game, including From Software games, can do that for me in this genre. Besides Liza P. I mean, Elden Ring did a good job with the music in the areas, but you don't feel super immersed. Thank you for the follow, dude. Bjorn the Tabby Cat. I don't really read names. It's a good one. I like that one. You think you'll like Wu Chang for speedrun potential? I have seen the speedrun. It looks pretty fun. I haven't played Wu Chang though. Almost scolded that, wow. I know this is nothing to do with the live, but I should be careful to not do when building a PC. So as far as buying, I can give you a whole list of things to check off before you build your PC. But number one is to make sure that you match the CPU, motherboard, and RAM accordingly. And you'll have to watch like, a video or like look up a guide on, how to match everything. But the CPU, the RAM, and the motherboard have to match. That is that cannot be stressed enough. That has to match. You cannot run an AMD CPU on an Intel motherboard, or an Intel motherboard with an AMD, or Intel CPU with AMD motherboard. You have to match CPU, motherboard, and RAM, because RAM also has different like classifications. It's less strict than CPU, motherboard, but yeah, you really want to make sure those are like the most important parts are matched together accordingly. And there's like different websites you can use, like pcpartpicker.com, to like, pick out the right parts, I guess, that match. It'll like let you know if the part's not compatible.
We'll talk later when we're safe.
Yeah, and the generation has to match as well. Yeah.
Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Actually building it. As far as building advice goes, I'd say make a day out of it. It's not going to take 2 hours. It'll probably take up your entire day. And, entire day is a bit dramatic. It might take 4 hours. It might take 6. Like, it's not going to be, like, that long, but you won't want to do anything afterwards. You won't want to really do much after. So I'd say take your time. Be very patient. And what I do, actually, is I normally watch people build PCs, like, just for fun in my free time. I'll watch, like, a 40-minute to, like, an hour-long, like, PC build, no commentary, just to see how people do, like, cable management and whatnot, and to see, like, how people build their PCs, just to, reference from. But you want to avoid, like, touching the motherboard too much, I would say. Like, I would avoid, like, touching the parts, especially, like, the golden parts. Just avoid touching those too much. Because I know it can be damaging to touch them too much. But yeah, make sure you have like clean hands, and make sure you're not touching things too much, and you're gentle. I didn't get my weapon on. That sucks. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, also the case is filled with static electricity when you bring it out of the box, so you want to touch it with a screwdriver to ground yourself. Or touch it with something metal. And yeah, if you're building on carpet, it's a whole other thing as well. No worries, hope it goes well, dude. Hope your PC build goes well. I hope you learned something. Yow! Thank you for the follow, dude. Hey, Galactic. Sure is. That's gonna gold. That's gonna gold. That's got to be like one of the best Watchmans of all time. Wow, that was really good.
Oh, my friend. Romeo.
I think the hardest part about this menuing here is taking your time and like not rushing it through. When you rush the menuing, you end up making mistakes actually by going too fast because the game does not like it when you put in inputs too fast. This one too as well. You want to wait like a split second before going from vitality to technique. It's kind of annoying, but oh, I guess I made a mistake then, Joe, because I did that too. I put the motherboard on top of the bag when I was building it. I mean, luckily I didn't have any issues, but yeah, that probably wasn't a smart idea. Not my greatest idea. Thank you, all you Let's Be Randomizer mod. Tired of fighting the same enemies. Yeah, Randomizer's pretty fun. I did a deathless run of the Randomizer a while back.
Just puppets. Almost every machine and tram and crot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he?
Would play it a lot more if it had a potato PC. Well, I feel like the game doesn't run that bad on bad PCs, right? Like, I guess I wouldn't know because I actually upgraded my PC to play this game when I was doing speedruns, but oh, gotcha. Yeah. I would say that like this game is definitely a 32 gigabytes of RAM game. Like you need to have 32 gigs to play this game for sure. A lot of games are like that if you want to do other stuff on your PC while you play. Games are getting a lot more resource hungry. So, but I will say this game does make good use of the resources. Like it barely ever crashes and it just is pretty resource efficient, but it does take a lot to run well. Hey, Factory. Not much, just doing some runs, doing my nightly runs. Yeah, that's a big problem. Like trying to stream a game that's, yeah, I remember doing that. Actually, the first game that I ever streamed on Twitch was Sekiro on my old PC with an RX 480 and an i5, like I think a 6600K, so it was like a really old CPU. And so I had like a really budget CPU at the time, PC at the time. And the enemies were just not even spawning in. Like, I didn't even think the run was even legit because the enemies were just not spawning in. Also, we have an ad break, guys, in about a minute for Twitch. What? Wait, what am I doing? I guess it worked. A 970. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have the issue that I had with my first PC. Yep. It's like kind of the same specs as my old PC. Interesting. Yeah, they're working on a sequel, I think. People are saying it'll be announced at the Game Awards, but I don't really believe it. And what I will say is that I have a good record of not watching award shows on stream and things being announced. So I'm going to not watch the award show on stream so that we can get an announcement. And if you guys see the announcement of Lightspeed like 2 or another DLC, listen, you didn't hear it from me, but it probably was because I didn't watch the show. Yo, Scobie, welcome in, dude. The Glorps are here. Let's go. Welcome in, man.
Even if it... Only the world will pass.
Why does she strafe? Yeah, there's one called Frosty where you can use Twitch emotes on mobile, Scovy. Let me see. I think my overclock is not working today. Let's see. Oh, I think it is actually. It is working today. Okay. Never mind. Favorite Souls game? Does this count?
You look annoyed.
Because this game would be it.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected. But what is that?
Yeah, I think it's part of the family, personally. I've played a lot of Souls-likes in my day, and I feel like this is like part of the family. I think Kazan is like the weird cousin that says like controversial things. So like, I don't think Kazan is part of the family, but Lightspeed for sure is part of the Souls family. Yeah, Lords of the Fallen is the Flat Earth uncle, exactly. Yeah.
What's their problem?
Yeah, and Wukong. You know what? Yeah. Wukong and Kazan got married.
I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
And that's how they're part of the family. Thank you for the follow, dude. I'm gonna get hit here. Smile. Get a little cutscene hit. I think if I might need to kill the enemy. But it's faster than, I think it's faster than taking the Stargazer. So like, this is gonna be a lot slower because I got hit in the cutscene there. So there really was not much I could do. So now I have to take the slower route through this cathedral. I'm gonna have to kill an enemy that I don't really want to kill. That works. It's good enough. Hey, Questar. Welcome in, dude. That was kind of like unintentionally, like kind of pog. I won't lie to you guys. The menuing, yeah. Don't even know how I did that. Just kind of did it. Just pressed buttons. Smile. Hey, Tree Scar. Welcome on in. Yeah, so getting hit in the cutscene is a big time loss, but nothing else I really could do there. Look like Russ? Who's Russ? Your friend Russ? An artist. I kind of am an artist when you think about it. I paint death with my speedruns. That was bad. That was horrible.
Welcome. Welcome.
If it isn't,
There
then
you
it's
are.
I know my...
Wait just one moment. Is that not my vision?
Nice. Good gold, good gold. Guys, would you guys hate me if I did a short stream today? Also, hi, Juicebox. Welcome in, dude. Might be a short stream kind of night, guys. But it's okay. I will be present for all of my runs. I will not be checked out. I promise. This will be a fully locked in day of runs, but I might do a short stream today. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I probably should not take the heal there. Probably is a bit unnecessary.
Share and leave.
What in Crot's name happened here?
We do the bad ending,
I
Akuma.
haven't a clue
We
what
just
I
do
saw.
the dad takes her heart
Gotta be someone at the hotel who knows
ending.
something.
Nimos would be part of all Ergo bosses, and all Ergo bosses would include the DLC. So
Once, Crot was just a
we're gonna
small town
eventually
on the coast
do
of
all
Lumen
main
Point.
bosses plus DLC,
Before
hopefully.
Elysian Boulevard was built,
If
this
it's not too
place
long of a run.
literally
I mean, it
was
seems
all
like a
there was.
very long run that I might not want to commit to.
Some in the city prospered, they
But as far as right now goes, we're trying to get base game down
through
as low as we can.
isolation and neglect, Crot's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Crot's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Exactly, Scobie, exactly. The all bosses record. So all main bosses, which does not include like Puppet of the Future and all of the optional stalkers, is I think 2 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. But all bosses is probably closer to 3 hours.
I test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update. It's time.
Thank you for the follow as well. Now, as far as like glitchless versus glitches go, I don't know how long it would take to do all the bosses with glitches, because that's up in the air. With glitches, just rushing Arlecchino is an hour 30, just about, or like an hour 20 something. But doing all the main bosses without skipping all of them would be interesting to see, for sure. Oh!
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be just Alice Puppet. This month's protection
Well,
will be waived for
you can do
everyone
runs that are
watching
longer than an
now.
hour and a half without, you know, with success, but you definitely need to think differently. Like if you run Final Fantasy, you can't use the Souls mindset.
It's funny seeing him all plastic.
Because Final Fantasy runs are like 8-9 hours long, right? So there's no way all of them are just suffering from concentration lapse. I'm sure some of them might, but the ones at the top definitely know how to control that and reel it in, so to speak. But I think as far as like Souls run goes, that are more execution based and more like difficult mechanically, That's definitely a great point. Like an hour and a half is definitely like that point when high execution things become harder and harder the longer you go.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
My father picked it up good.
Right there. Survive a week.
Do you enjoy the base game or DLC or both? I mean, both in separate ways. I would say that the DLC is probably like a better game than the base game is, like standalone side by side. The DLC already had a framework to, you know, run off of. So the DLC's story is better, I would say. It's more interesting gameplay, in my opinion, as well. But I like them both. I enjoy both. I thought that after the DLC came out, I would never really want to play the base game again, but here we are, right?
You've been going.
How are you feeling?
Hey, thank you, Argon.
Are you?
I would say that 90% is actually like much harder than Glitchless because your build sucks. Your build does 0 damage and it's reliant on consumables that run out very quickly. And the skips are very difficult, like almost like pixel perfect down to the lineup, but it looks easy because when you're hitting skips first try, they don't look very hard. I find Glitchless like much easier. It's just longer is the only thing. It's just like a longer run, so there's more places to lose the run. But your build is like busted in this category. Your build is so good in Glitchless.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all.
Rosa
The
Isabel
legendary
Street.
I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little
Operas, operettas.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
The weirdest thing I've ever seen.
As your sister.
But yeah, I think like Glitchless and with glitches are two completely different skill sets. Like I think 90% in this game is actually like one of the hardest runs I've ever done. It's one of the hardest speed runs to get a good time in. Yeah, the lineups are a big pain. But I get that it looks like it's easy because you do everything first try in the YouTube video, right? Yeah, that was so much fun to figure out all the glitches in the DLC. Why the doors are so heavy? I don't know. Probably because they need to accentuate P's jacked build and his insanely jacked arms. His sleeper build. By making them it's really heavy and hard to open. I think I fucked up the pathing here. Oh, okay. Never mind. Welcome back, Psycho Hunter. Sounds good, sir. Have a good night. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Sorry, I missed your message. Nice. It's kind of crazy that we're like still golding. I mean, it's not because like every run is like this. Like, if I went back and did 90%, I'd probably see the same thing because I'm just a lot better than I was at that time. But
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly... They're king dead. They seem lost. Then again,
how long is Glitchless DLC plus base game all bosses?
whatever's happening, it's like they
All
can't
main
tell
bosses, like
those
skipping
tail sockets.
the stalkers
They should be
and
functioning
skipping
to guide them.
Puppet to the Future, Magical and Puppet, etc. That's like 230, like just about 230, 240. But I'm sure with the optionals, it'd be closer to 3 hours, which is very long. Almost too long for me. Yeah, we're almost below 126 actually, some of best. Interesting. Very interesting. We won't use any of our Fable. Wait till the gate to do that. Sometimes you can play this game. I can't even count, honestly. I've played this game so many times. Like, casually, I think I played it twice. Like, once, just the full playthrough, then once with the DLC. But a lot of my hours are in speedruns and challenge runs, which I don't regret at all. Like, people always say, oh, don't you have less fun? But, yeah, I've probably completed, like, I don't know, 100 runs of this game, maybe more. Mobius. Hey, Marbra. Thank you, Selges. I think Fats set the record for like a month now, because the Blade found this route that's actually faster and he got the record, and then Fats came back with the new stuff and PB'd. I had the record when I was running this category for a while, like had the record for like 6 months to a year, but I took a long break. I'm like just now coming back from my break from this category. I took like a year and a half off from this category.
It's an exhibition of a nightmare.
I don't know why I put it off for so long. Just kept getting busy with other stuff, like new games, new events, like, you know, bingo, randomizer leagues, etc. But yeah, Fats is pretty much Fats and Blade. And Trader, back when Trader ran, pretty much owned Glitchless for a while. That was kind of when I stopped running Glitchless, was when they all kind of started optimizing it with the glaive. Lower difficulty as well. I will probably never do that. I'm not even curious about lower difficulties because the glaive is lower difficulty in itself, you know, so I don't really feel the need. Like, things die in 4 instead of 5 hits, right? It's like, it's not gonna make a big difference. You could probably just never upgrade the glaive. Like, you probably just like keep it at +2 for the entire run. So I don't think it'd really change the run a lot. Like, at least in Resident Evil 4 remake, the lower difficulties like use different weapons and stuff. Like, you use like the Stingray in all the difficulties besides Pro, and Pro you use the heavy sniper because it does more damage. Or not the heavy sniper, sorry, the bolt action sniper. But you use the Stingray in lower difficulties. But you wouldn't do that with this game. You would just literally just use the glaive.
This
and it would
right
just
here, that's my favorite.
not really affect much. Mobius, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Thank you for the 3-month primer. Much appreciated, bro. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Enjoy those emotes and no ads. I know, Gurkha. I was just saying that there are lower difficulty categories for this game, but I'm not even curious about them because I feel like they wouldn't really change much. Like I said, things would die in what, 5 hits and not 6, and that wouldn't really. I wouldn't really gain a whole lot from trying out lower difficulties. Maybe for fun one day, but. Hey, Weary Wolf, welcome in, dude. Yeah, distro. If only it like announced it, like distro cancel their subscription to Blinks. I'd say, oh yo, distro, enjoy the emote or the no emotes and the ads. See you in 3 minutes, bozo. Wow, more gold's interesting. I've only been golding more and more.
Open your eyes. The new world belongs to us.
Buddy, what? You'll get the Arabs will keep you.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Venini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
I cannot believe there's like more time to save.
Please.
I know like times were different, but thank you for the follow, dude. What is that emote? It is the best emote ever, actually. Especially if you're on mobile. You can see the whole thing.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a public graveyard.
No, I am not.
An illegal dumping
Maybe a
site.
couple of years ago, like
Stop.
4 or 5 years ago, but not
Usually,
these
much
days.
bigger concerns.
It's not my thing.
Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too? It's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
No, we don't fight Nameless in this run. No. This is just any percent, just required bosses. Nameless is unfortunately optional. It'd be cool if it was not optional. But that would be, the ending would be... There'd only be one ending, so... It's funny too, because everyone that like watches my runs on YouTube will like comment afterward and say, it's actually not a real run because you didn't kill Nameless.
Terms of bargain. You're a worthy hunter.
Oh, that was a little bit of a time loss. Most popular speedrun? What? The most popular game or the most popular category in this game? Most popular game is probably like Mario 64. Yow! Thank you for the follow, dude. I'd say either like a free-to-play game or Mario 64 would be one of the most popular speedruns. In this game, oh, it's absolutely any percent glitchless. Yeah, this is definitely the most popular category. Has the most runs on the leaderboard. People would normally run glitchless to start out with because it's like easy to pick up and just do runs of. It's the most ran category for a reason by far. Honestly, fight Nameless, but it's okay. Yeah. It's not part of the run because he's optional. How do you know about glitches? People just find them, and then we just use them in other spots in the run, and it ends up working in different ways. Like, someone will find like a jump or whatever, and then we're like, oh, where else can we use that in the run? And then one thing leads to another, and then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of glitches in the run. Also, maybe should have popped a Fable in the exhibition, so they have like no bars, but like someone will send in a video of them like flying across the map or whatever, or like, you know, maybe not flying across the map, but they'll like they'll figure out like, oh, this, you know, this leads to you launching forward. They're like, okay, we can obviously use that somewhere, and so someone will look and look and look until you find something. It's a lot of trial and error. There's no secret. Nice. Nice. I am not, Sarah, no. I'm just using, I'm just running through running segments on light load, so I take way less fall damage on light load. The less weight you have equipped, the less fall damage you take. And so it ends up being like actually very little fall damage you take actually, and you have like nothing equipped. Oh, absolutely. Wolf, absolutely. And like I said, like I don't judge anyone. Obviously, I never would, you know, judge someone for that. So.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect. Coming from Central Station. I wonder if the Archbishop is plotting something again. Please, investigate that area.
It's just not for me is all. Favorite bosses to fight? Nameless and Laxasia. Honestly, Manus with this run is pretty fun too. Swamp Monster is also fun too. I always look forward to fighting Swamp Monster. Victor. Romeo's like 50-50. I'm not a big fan of Romeo a lot of the time. But as far as DLC goes, I enjoy... Overseer is really fun to fight. Lumacchio and the Guardian are my 3 favorites in the DLC. Like I said, I don't know why I like Lumacchio so much. I just think he's like a step up from the NPC fights that we've seen before in this game.
Hand over all you got.
Yeah, you also run faster, regen stamina faster. I don't know if you use less stamina, but you definitely regen it faster, and your rolling animation's also a lot better on late load. So... It's like not like Elden Ring or DS3 where the running animation's cosmetic. It actually is faster. Luckily. Yeah, Wolf. Like, that's the thing is, like, if they're gonna judge you or whatever, like, okay. Do you want to trade places with me? You know what I mean? Like, do you want what I have? Right? Ask them if they genuinely want to trade places with you. And they probably would say no. If they want what you have. Time to pay up, freeloaders. Hey, Osmorn.
Whoa.
I think so.
This used to be the workshop's transportation
I think I might be
base
winning.
close to Kron's Central
Thank you
Station.
for the sub, by the way, Reflex. Thank you for the
That's why the puppets were
resub,
so
dude.
hell-bent on
Appreciate
attacking
that.
the place during the frenzy. But
Yeah, this run's pretty good, so I guess. But we all know how good runs end. Usually very miserably. So I'm kind of nervous.
Keep moving.
This. He's using another Fable Catalyst up here. Thank God I didn't get knocked down.
The hotel is
Yeah, I really was.
Everyone's in danger.
Obvious.
Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick.
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw at the cathedral. Alright, tighten up your springs and let's go. Let's get back to the hotel and our friends.
Gold. Yay.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been basically...
Why am I going that way?
Welcome.
For the drama, I guess.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
You're...
Yeah, 3 seconds. Ah, man, I lost some time there.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel? Wait, is Trismegistus? You know, it's the strangest feeling. I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but someone was dragged away from here. We have to follow.
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out. Maybe when we couldn't save our brother.
Yep, this guy's gonna be on my ass. Yeah, there's no way I get a gold like I did on that run ever again, honestly. That gold was like perfect for the BRB2.
Okay, I give up. Just don't kill me.
Still -5 or +5 is crazy. That was still a really good fight too. I guess I kind of got unlucky with the Battle Maniac. His attacks were not great,
This way must
but
lead to their... Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes, it seems we can use it to call a submarine.
like think about a fight that's 5 seconds faster than that, and that'll put it into perspective how good that fight was that I had
Let's not make it a habit.
on my gold.
What the... Hey...
And that was like almost as good as it possibly could have gone. Yeah, I think so, Prado. But it doesn't really matter unless Archbishop goes well. Yep. Orange cat run. That's how I feel. This is a lore segment, so it's meant to be long like this. It's meant to be just like a bunch of just running for no reason. You know, I probably don't even need the Stargazer, to be honest. I probably don't even need that one. Maybe I do. The Fable might work out to where you don't need it, but... Hey, Yashao. Welcome in. Hey, Fox, how's it going, dude? Okay, no invisible platforms this time, please. Or no, like, slip and slide incident. Terrified. We have ads, guys, in about like 10 seconds, by the way, for Twitch. It's gonna be a terrible segment, but I mean, I couldn't really help it. Got memed pretty hard. Had to heal a couple of times. Ow. Okay, well that hurts. Well, I guess I grabbed the Stargazer now. Well, that sucks.
Whoa! Is that you? Wow.
I guess I have to grab the Stargazer now because now I literally died of chip damage. So, well, okay, that should be more time loss, I guess. Oh my goodness, I could just risk it, but I'm not going to. It'd be stupid to just risk it. Because I do take chip damage very frequently in this section. Yeah, I have to grab this. This is so slow, man. I hate grabbing extra Stargazers. It's 8 seconds per Stargazer. I literally died of chip damage, so I can't really afford to not grab it. go this way. This goddamn butterfly, man. Yeah, I guess that's fair. The fall damage was way too much to even tank. That is also fair, I guess. I would have either lost time not taking fall damage, or I would have lost time grabbing the Stargazer. Really? Not the bad RNG. Come on. I whiffed too. Really? Oh, I got the terrible RNG where she jumps up twice, man. Well, there goes the run, I guess. Got the worst possible RNG, of course, in the final, second to final boss. That was bullshit. Wow. I'm pissed about that.
Sophia. I think she's gone, pal.
I can no longer get the record anymore.
Can't sense her.
All runs are done on Legendary Stalker Akuma. Got the jump at least. Gonna heal this. That can be really weird sometimes with this. Yep. It can be really weird with this movement like that.
Chatting, but it's not. I go on.
Inside of but remain quite enough.
Oh, is it still possible? Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe it is still possible. Huge time loss on Laxasia though. 25 seconds is crazy. Problem is I used my shop up for Manus on her because I had to get her to just behave and she wouldn't, so we'll see. If you say no, you don't get humanity points, and if you don't get humanity points, you just can't refuse his offer at the end. So it's better to not get humanity points just so you don't accidentally hit the wrong option. Because if you don't have enough points, you literally can't refuse them. You have to give your heart.
Feel that? It's like someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like what you'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
Hey, Gold. I think we'll grab the extra acid abrasive. That's only 2 that I have. I think I need 3 for this fight.
Show me everything you have, Upward of Geppetto.
Oh my god. No, this is not gonna work. There's no way this works. Oh shit, it still worked! I don't know how that worked. Okay. This could be it. This could be it. could be it, guys. It could be it. Oh, shit! Oh, after 2 years? I guess a year and a half. Holy! Even with the terrible Laxasia. Wow! Let's go! Let's go! Wow! Wow. Clappy! Wahoo! WR for real? Yes. It's not a good run. Let's be clear about one thing. This run is not very good. Okay? It's a run that finished, and it is record, but it is not very good. I still have a lot of room to improve. So that's hype. I did not think I'd PB or get the record tonight, honestly. Yeah. Son of Best is saying that sub 126 is possible. So there's still room to improve here. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Getting record and not good runs. Well, it was great until Laxasia jumped twice. I lost 26 seconds on Laxasia because she jumped twice. Holy! Yeah, thank you for the GGs, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. That was great. You also want Nameless? I mean, I literally can't fight the boss because I didn't get enough humanity. You don't do enough optional side quests to get enough humanity to fight Nameless Puppet in any percent. So there was no option to even fight him. So. Holy! It's both, Spook. It's both. It's both. Yeah, baby. Let's go. So yeah, if you guys are watching this now, on YouTube, when I put the video up, thank you so much for watching. This is the new record, I guess, for now. I'll probably beat it pretty soon, but yay, first time in a year and a half that I have the record in Glitchless again. I mean, I've been away from the category for a while, but it's about damn time. It's about damn time that I got the record back in this category. So, yeah, we'll be doing more runs, guys. So if you're on YouTube and if you're watching now, come watch live. If you're on YouTube live right now as well, thank you all for everyone on Twitch and YouTube. As you can see, the love people down in my chat coming out. And yeah. Enjoy.